our parents also told us like, yeah, don't date in high school, you go find your husband in university. That high school boyfriend of yours, forget him or her. Forget them is all I'm gonna say. Forget them. Just don't be afraid to reach out, like, because you'll suffer alone in silence and the world around you in university just moves on. No one will notice, no one will know, and if you don't ask for help, you will not get help. So
bad bitch in LA, tell me that should make the trip. Shorty bad as hell, yeah, with them collie.
hey, what's up you guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Bradley.d.hlatshwayo, African on all social media platforms. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back, and I do want to say thank you guys so much for 900 subscribers. We are growing, child, and I can't wait to do a giveaway when we get to 1,000 subscribers. So in today's video, as you can tell from the title, I am doing things I wish I knew before going to university. So I have 11 points that I wrote down. I have my book right here, so I might look down a bit in the video, but yeah. So let's get into the video. So if you guys do not know, if you're new to my channel, I am a university student. I study at the University of South Africa, or UNISA. I am doing my B.Ed, which is my teaching degree, and this year is my final year, my 4th year. So yeah, I'm just giving you guys a bit of background onto that before I get started. And there is a couple of things that I wish I knew about university in general before I started. So since I am in my 4th year, I think, not that I know everything, but like, this whole video is basically my opinion and a bit of my experiences and stuff like that, whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna talk to you guys about stuff. So if you are in high school this year, in grade 12, or you are starting out as a first year, maybe this video will be helpful to you. I don't know, I hope it is. So yeah, let's get into the points. The first point is time management is important. And what I mean by that is that, guys, you know that in high school, teachers used to push you all the time. Submit. Don't forget to study for your exam. Don't forget to study for your cycle test. Don't forget to do this. Where's your homework? Where's this? Where's this? Where's that? In university, no one cares about you at all. Like, no one cares about you. Like, I don't even know how else to say that. No one cares about you. So if you miss a deadline, you missed it. And if you're writing an exam next week, no one's gonna remind you. If you have an assignment due tomorrow, no one's gonna remind you. So having good time management skills is very crucial when it comes to university, and a lot of people tend to fuck that up a bit. I will say, in my first semester, I kind of was not really playing, but then I didn't have good time management skills. Not that I do now, they're better, but in my first year, I remember, like, I had an assignment due, and obviously till today, guys, I still do my assignment the day before, but like, that is not the point here. I had like assignments due, I had an exam, I had this, I had that, and then I looked at my schedule, and I thought, no, I'll do my assignment on this day, I'll study on this day, and then everything will be fine. When the exam season came, I didn't have time to do my assignments anymore, because if your module is a semester module, you have to study a whole test book to just write one exam at the end of the semester, and that's a lot. So I couldn't complete that assignment, which led up to me failing that module. So yeah, time management is very important. Obviously, as time went on and second semester came, I got a bit wiser, if I might say, and then I improved, and I got a timetable, and I managed my assignments and my exams better, and my time in general when it comes to schoolwork better. So time management is very important. So yeah, number 2 is prepare to be broke. Prepare to be broke. Prepare to be broke. Prepare to be broke. What I mean by this is that you don't have money when you get to university, and you don't notice this up until like maybe end of your first semester, end of the, like, actually you notice this when you get there, actually, because I remember in high school my parents used to give me, like, lunch money. So I had money every week I had money. Like, sometimes I'd use my money during the week, sometimes I wouldn't, so I had like money left over from the previous week, and they'd give me money for the next week. So yeah, when I got to uni, my parents didn't do that anymore. I only got money for transport, a bit of money, like money for important stuff. So I couldn't save any money because there was no money that I was getting from anywhere. And then people also tend to spend their allowances like crazy people when they get to uni, especially in first year, because like everything is there, like especially like other universities where there's like your cafeterias that have like wimpy and stairs on campus and other stuff. So instead of like cooking and eating food that you have address, you buy fast food, you spend your money like that, and like you end up not having money. And if you study somewhere in Cape Town and your parents live in Gauteng, it's kind of difficult for you to like go home quickly and go eat there. And yeah, so just prepare to be broke because we don't have money. University students don't have money. They don't have money. So yeah, prepare to be broke. Number 3 is friends from high school. When I say friends from high school, I basically mean that forget your friends from high school. Not forget them, but like forget them. Forget them. Because like if you are in a group of friends right now, chances are you will keep in contact with one of them. Chances. One of them. One. Maybe. Some people go their separate ways, guys. Like if you are in the same high school, in high school we're basically forced to be in the same place all the time, majority of the time, 5 days of the week, every day we're there, classes, same class, same subject, same everything. Like we're there, break together, after school together, morning together. Like when you get to university, your friend might go to a different university, you might go to a different university. Even if you and your friend go to the same university, chances are they'll get there and make new friends. Because if you're not studying the same course and you're not doing, like if you're not in a high school setting in uni, chances of you and that friend keeping in contact and them not making new friends and you guys staying together, kind of slim. Very, very slim. Because people make new friends, people drift apart, you guys develop different personalities, stuff doesn't work out. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Because I went into uni thinking, oh, I'm gonna keep my high school friends, we're gonna be friends, even if they go far, I'm there, we'll make time. And we tried. Like I genuinely, from my side, I tried keeping in contact with people, tried doing outings with people and stuff and all that, but like people are busy, university is kind of hard. So yeah, friends from high school, forget them. Genuinely forget them. You'll keep in contact probably 1, 2, maybe 3, but some people are not even friends with people that they were friends with in high school at all. So keep that in mind. Yeah. So number four basically elaborates on the previous point. Make new friends is what I wrote here. Create a support system and connect. So what I mean by that is when you get to university, don't close yourself off to making new friends because you have friends back home or you had friends from high school or whatever. Make new friends. Make new friends. I kind of struggled a bit with making new friends. I did make 1 or 2 friends here and there in university. We still keep in contact here and there, but like I don't know, I wasn't really going out there to make friends because I thought I had friends back home from high school and stuff. So yeah, where are those friends now? Is what I'm asking. But anyway, yeah, make new friends and then create a support system or join group chats, join stuff, man. Like involve yourself in everything and anything that you can find. So by that I mean, like, you know, especially me, I'm doing teaching. There are teaching group chats out there. There are people that do the same courses and stuff. So when you go to lecture rooms and lectures, basically, don't get there in the lecture room and just be quiet and don't connect with other people. Just get there, hear what the lecturer has to say and leave and stuff, and not talk to the people around you. It will help you in future for you to talk to the people that are around you that are doing the same course, because those people might help you with your assignments. Sometimes an exam might be difficult and you have someone to vent to because they can relate because you guys are doing the same course. So it is important for you to like do all that and stay connected and stuff with people that are doing a similar course to you, because trust me, it helps. And especially if you're going to UNISA, like there's this thing called Telegram. If you join that, you're set for life. you're really set for life. Like join anything that you can that has to do with your study field. Like it really helps, and make friends obviously. So yeah. Number 5, do not buy all your textbooks from the jump. This is the biggest mistake I did in my first year until I learned something. But anyway, buying all your textbooks from the get-go is the biggest mistake ever, because like that's what I did. Like I think like 2-3 of my textbooks that I actually bought I never even used, and they were still brand new. And university textbooks are expensive, like 1 point expensive. They're not like university textbooks are expensive. So I think it would be good for you to like get your study material first, get your tutorial letters, get anything and everything that you need first before buying textbooks, and attend like a lecture or 2 and see if they are really using that textbook before you go out and buy it. And then also maybe buy secondhand textbooks from previous students of previous year if they are still using the exact same textbooks. Chances are sometimes that they don't use the same textbooks, but like majority of the time I think they do, because when I was in my second year, people that did second year last year were using the exact same textbook that I was using, so I just bought secondhand textbooks. So yeah, don't just buy all your books from the jump because like you're excited. Obviously like you're excited for uni, but like don't just buy all your textbooks from the jump, because that will be a waste of money. And instead of buying all your textbooks like that, since us university students are broke, you'll save that textbook money for something better in the future. Like you use it for something else. So save your money. Don't buy all your textbooks all at once at the same time. Like outsource, buy secondhand, buy brand new, like outsource. And also like there's PDFs and stuff out there. I'm not promoting it though. I'm not promoting it, but there are some PDFs and stuff that people post in these support group chats that I tell you about. So yeah, you might want to look into that. Okay, so the next one is, do not try and study for an exam the day before. Yeah, biggest mistake that people do in university is try and jam a semester's worth of work in one night. Guys, it does not work. It might work in high school, it does not work in uni. It does not work at all. It does not work. You will end up not knowing anything. You will end up overwhelming yourself. Like nothing. You will learn nothing. You will literally learn nothing. And that whole cram pass forget method kind of does work though. But like on the night before the exam, no. Like at least give yourself a week, or start studying from the beginning of the month if you know like, okay, at the end of the month I'm gonna write this certain exam, whatever. Every day you take it day by day, you study this, you study that, you study this, you study that. This thing of studying a day in advance, cut it. Like no, it does not work. You will fail. You will literally fail. Yeah, it does not work. And yo guys, like even if you sit down and say, yeah, I'll study for 30 minutes and take a break and study, you will not even get through the textbook at all. So it works in high school, maybe, because I used to do it in high school. I used to study like a day before for a couple of my exams and tests and stuff, and I went by and skated through easily. But in uni, no, sorry. Study a month before, study 2 weeks before, study even a week before. Actually, a week before is also like kind of like a stretch, because like guys, you have to know a semester is kind of like not even 6 months, like 5-ish or 4.5 months, and the textbook is this big, and you have to do all that in 4 or 5 months. So you kind of want to study a month before for your exam. Okay, so the next one is be open, date. Don't take anything personal. So yeah, obviously I started dating in grade 12 and I'm still dating the same person. This does not relate to me because I haven't experienced all that, but I know a couple of my friends that went into uni thinking that they're gonna find their husband, because like our parents also told us like, yeah, don't date in high school, you go find your husband in university, wada. Guys, if you are gonna go into university and the first guy that you meet is telling you, I'm gonna marry you, and yet he's lying to you. Best believe he's lying to you. Some might not be lying to you. Let me not stereotype, let me not generalize, but majority of the time people are just lying to you, you know. It's university. You get to experience new people, you get to meet new people. That high school boyfriend of yours, forget him or her. Forget them is all I'm gonna say. Forget them, because you're gonna meet new people. University has like a plethora of people. There's Indian people, there's white people, there's black people, there's colored people, there's everyone there. Like there's everyone there. There's literally everyone there. So go to uni with an open mind and an open heart, and date as much as you can. If you get into a relationship and it's serious, obviously focus on that. But if you are unfortunate, don't give up and say, oh yeah, what. No, date as much as you can. And after university, you'll still meet new people when you start working somewhere. So yeah, someone is saying that high school is like this much of your life. University is also this much of your life. So don't beat yourself up. Do explore, date, be free, man. Like, do whatever it is that you want to do. Okay. The next one is stay true to who you are. Guys, if someone tells you that there's no peer pressure in uni, they're lying. There is peer pressure in uni. As much as people are so focused on themselves and self-absorbed and self-centered and basically about self, and you still get peer pressure. If you fall into a friend group that does like partying, you also end up being the partying person. There's people that do like alcohol, someone turns gothic, someone does this, someone does that. Like, it's kind of difficult for you to stay true to yourself in university because there's a lot of influences. Like in high school you got this much influence, and in high school also, like, you were not really influenced by a lot of people, because if you went to a high school where you guys wore uniform and there was strict rules about hair and stuff like that, whatever, like, you didn't really get exposed to a lot of stuff. But in uni, everyone does whatever the fuck they want, so it is kind of easy for you to sway somewhere else, to try and fit into a group and change yourself for this. Just stay true to who you are and don't get peer pressured into doing stuff that you don't want to do. If you don't want to do drugs, don't do drugs. If you don't want to drink alcohol, don't drink alcohol because your friends are drinking alcohol. If you don't want to date around and stuff and you want to be in one relationship, do that. If you don't want to change the way you dress, don't. Like, just stay true to who you are, because it is easy for you to lose who you are in university. So yeah, the next one is eating a lot plus gaining weight. So I wrote this because that is one thing that I went through personally, because guys, you in high school, every day, wake up, go to school. I actually walked to school. It was not that far away from my house. It was like 10 minutes, like 7 minutes away from my house. So I used to walk to high school. Even in high school, we used to like change classes and stuff. So I didn't do any sports and stuff in high school because there was no sports at our high school. But I was always moving and active and stuff. And I ate a lot. But I stayed skinny and tiny and stuff. And like nothing mattered. But like first year, since I wasn't going to school as much, I didn't really commute or attend a lot of lectures and stuff like that, whatever. Like I wasn't as active as I was when I was in high school. I ate, food was there, I ate. Like stuff was, and also like, you know, I told you guys about like money and buying fast food and stuff. Because at home, like, they'd force you to eat pap, eat this, eat that. Like everything was like so constant. When I got to uni, I was like, okay, I can buy McDonald's today, I can buy McDonald's the whole week. I can buy, you know, like my eating habits, not that they changed, but I wasn't as active as I was, so I gained a lot of weight and stuff. So some people get to uni and gain weight because they eat a bit more or are less active, and some people get to uni and kind of like, maybe not get stressed, I would say, but like they eat less than what they normally did back then, and then they lose a lot of the weight. So a lot of things can happen in university, like in terms of your eating, and yeah, you can either gain weight or lose weight. So don't beat yourself up about it. join the gym, stay active, join university sports at a university. If your university has some sort of sport that you guys can join that. Stay active, keep yourself busy. Join the gym if you can, if you want to. And yeah, I don't know what else to say about that actually, because I don't know. I'm working on it. I joined the gym and I've been going to the gym, trying to be consistent and stuff about that. But yeah, so you either gain weight or lose weight depending on your eating habits, of course. So yeah. And then the other one I wrote, do not be afraid to contact the lecturers. So a lot of people do kind of tend to shy away from reaching out to lecturers and stuff. Don't do that, guys. Like, if you don't understand something, I think lecturers are like teachers, or are teachers actually, essentially, because like if you don't understand something, don't be afraid to lift your hand up in the lecture room and ask a question, or after the lecture, stay behind and ask the lecturer. Or if the lecturer has an email or whatever, email them and ask them, okay, I don't understand this question, or can you please explain this further, or whatever, can you please refer me to where I can find this and this information. Maybe they might help you. Maybe like just don't be afraid to reach out, like, because you'll suffer alone in silence and the world around you in university just moves on. No one will notice, no one will know, and if you don't ask for help, you will not get help. So don't be afraid to contact your lecturer. They do write their emails in some of your tutorial letters and some of your books and stuff, so contact them, use them as much as you can. It is helpful to some extent. So yeah, I know it is a bit intimidating, especially like when you get to a lecture hall and there's like 300 students there and you're afraid to ask a question. Stay behind, ask, or email and ask and stuff. Just use them, utilize your lecturers as much as you can in university, because that leads you to wanting to change courses because your course is so difficult and stuff. And like, there's just a lot of things that happen if you don't ask for help. So don't be afraid to ask for help. It really does go a long way. And the last point that I left for the end is the partying life and more freedom. So when you get to university, you obviously get more freedom than you did at home. Obviously, if you lived in boarding school, I think boarding school was like also kind of strict. I didn't go to boarding school. I lived with my parents, so I wasn't as free at home. When I moved out of the house, I was much more free. And with freedom comes a lot of things. So you'll notice that first year when you get there, people are into clubs. Actually, even till today, people are still into the same things. But like, if you are going to club and party every day, you're going to be so tired. You're not going to have any time to do your schoolwork. You're going to fall behind. Like, a lot of things are going to happen. But like, the party life is there, guys. Like, I'm not even going to hide it to you. Like, it's there. It's in everyone's face. You will do it. You have so much freedom. You have time to have sex. Much more time to have sex. You have so much freedom to do whatever it is that you want in university. But it is up to you at the end of the day for you to take responsibility of your education and your degree and manage that properly. Like, I remember, especially last year after lockdown, because like I was so cooped up and stuff, I tried going to like a house party thing. I got so overwhelmed. I was just like, no. I'm not saying that I don't party, but like, partying is kind of like not my thing really. But I do go out every now and then and I do stuff and whatever. But like, I try to manage it properly. Like, if I have an exam maybe this week, I will not do anything this week that will shift my focus from my schoolwork. So in terms of you, especially in first year is where people go butt wild, like legit butt wild, club after club after club, person after person after person. And if you're dating, like you're dating after dating after, like, a lot happens. Too much freedom, so much freedom, and that freedom can either make you or break you. So you have to decide what type of person that you want to be when you get there and be responsible. So yeah, that is it from me, guys. That is basically all I have to say about the things that I wish I knew before I got to uni. So if you guys have any more things that you wish you knew before you got to university, please drop them down below in the comment section. Let's have a conversation. And yeah, if you like this video, please click the like button and please comment down below, and please subscribe to my channel if you're not yet subscribed. Until next time, bye.